Chinmaya Sadguruve Namaha. Hari Om to one and all those who are watching this video. Friends, the name itself brings smile to your face. When you are among your friends, time flies automatically. Children, let us hear about a story where there are two friends, Alex and Peter. Alex and Peter were traveling, and while they were traveling, they came across a desert. Somehow, they started arguing about something. Alex slapped Peter very hard on his face. Peter felt very bad, and what he did, he wrote on the sand there that my best friend hurt me today. Alex was watching everything. Then they continued their journey and they came across an oasis. So seeing the oasis, they got very excited and water. So they jumped and splashing everywhere. Peter was not good in swimming actually. While Alex was, and Alex noticed that Peter was in fact drowning. So Alex jumped immediately and saved Peter. Having understood this, Peter then went to a nearby stone and started engraving there that my best friend saved my life today. Alex, who was watching both the cases, asked Peter, initially you wrote that on the sand when I slapped you, and now you're writing on the stone why? So Peter replied that when somebody hurts you, you should write on the sand so that the winds of forgiveness will erase it away. But when somebody does something good to you, you should always engrave it on the stone so that no wind can ever erase it away. So what do we understand, children? We understand that you should value things in your life more, or should you value people in your life? I think people are more important than things, because things or incidents might be a mistake or they can be forgotten, but people whom you can cherish for the rest of your life are very, very important. Let us hear another story. There was this weaver in a small town. He lived with his wife, whom he considered his best friend, because he usually asks for her advice whenever he faces any problem. While he was working one day, his loom broke and he saw that it requires certain repair. So he asked his wife and went to the jungle to get a piece of wood to repair the loom. So while he was in jungle and he was about to cut off a branch of a tree, suddenly a genie appeared, and the genie requested that please do not cut off any of these trees, but I will grant you any wish you want, any one wish, but don't cut off the trees. Weaver said, I need some time to think about it. So he went back and he asked his wife that this has happened and what should we do. Weaver's wife was selfish in nature, so she asked Weaver to do this, that you ask for an extra pair of hands and a head. Weaver asked why. Wife said, if you have extra pair of head and hands, you will be able to work more and we will be able to have more income. Hearing this, Weaver thought and went back to the genie, where he asked for his wish to be granted. Genie wondered, but then he obviously gave the wish to the Weaver. Imagine, Weaver had 4 hands and 2 heads, and when he walked towards town, people saw him and were very scared and thought of him as a demon and started, all of them came together, started thrashing him, hitting him, and eventually he died. What is the moral of the story? That do not adhere or listen to the advice of selfish people or friends, because they will cause more damage to you. Now let us consider in this particular thing that which friend is important to you, children. One who will forgive you for whatever you have done, or one who will advise you and tell you that this is wrong and you should do the right thing. Because if you go for the former one, definitely you will gain a yes man who will say yes in everything whatever you do. But if you gain the second one, if you choose the second one, then the person will not only guide you, he will become the friend for life and will take you in a better position than the former one. Children, blood relatives, parents you cannot choose, but friends you can choose. So I have an advice to you: choose your friend very wisely. There might be certain misconceptions or problems or difference in opinion among all your friends. It does not mean that you are not friends at all. You are friends, of course, but then value the things like I told in the first story, So you have to value the things in your life, the people you have to value, and you have to forget the minor things which happens on the way. Our shloka contains the word, a famous shloka which you all chant every day. त्वमेव माताश्च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव. The word sakha is there. God can be your sakha. So that the next what I'm trying to say is, children, friends obviously are the people who are among the same age group, yes, but you can make anybody your friend if you have the right mind. Your parents, the best friend in the world, they will stand back for you whatever happens in this world. Your grandparents, your siblings, your cousins, your neighbors, pets, books, the best friend, and what not. So children, when we talk about friends, just do not go for a particular category of friend. Just think about it, what do you want in a friend? So a true friend is one who will become your guide, who will guide you towards your future, who will be with you in your sorrows and joys, in your anger and depression. So that is a friend. So whoever it is and whoever does so is your friend. Children, think about it. Are you a true friend? With this, I conclude my talk for today. I hope everybody is healthy in a very, I would say, worst situation in COVID-19. I pray to God, our Bandhu, that He gifts, the life He has gifted us is so wonderful, and let it be like this. Hari Om. All of you, have a nice day.